So, hello everyone, and today we're live on YouTube, and we are back here for the Carabao Cup. Of course, Stamford Bridge, Chelsea 2, Arsenal 3, of course. Some good things I'm very happy with, and some little bits I am going to be a little bit disappointed. But I'm going to be ranting, of course, which of course ain't going to look pretty. But of course, hope everyone is new and I hope everyone is keeping well. Big massive shout out to Ethan, of course. Arsenal, of course, getting the 3-2 win. Obviously, I was going to make the thumbnail. I do know how to make thumbnails, but of course, I was out and about. I was out having a meal today with my friends, and I was out all day in town. I was watching the game, and then I watched some of the game when I come back and all that. And I was obviously got home just after about 9:30. And I didn't do a watch along because I was out. But there's a few things I do want to address, which I'm a bit disappointed. But Arsenal 3, Chelsea 2. We owe Chelsea very well, and we've gone to Stamford Bridge, of course. Big shout out to Ethan who made me the thumbnail and all that stuff. But there's a few things I do want to address on this about the Chelsea game. And I knew we were going to win this game very comfortably, but we did not win it very comfortably. And I do want to start off with the lineup and all that. Make sure you do smash that like button. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Make sure everyone locks into the channel. And make sure you do turn those notifications on the YouTube channel. Make sure you're spamming and make sure you're sharing the stream everywhere. The lineup, of course, was obviously Ben White comes in, Kepa, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard, Trossard, Saka, and Gyökeres. And then obviously the bench was obviously a strong bench. Jesus, Eze, Martinelli, Norgard, Madueke. Yeah, we know the rest, Havertz. The thing about the performance today, right? Let's obviously run through the performance. And there's a few things I'm really disappointed. But I had a couple of people message me saying, mate, I'm not begging, bro, Niall. See, I think you're making it up in your head. But we need to deliver. So I'm a changed man. But of course, Arsenal getting that victory. There's a thing which I'm a bit disappointed. Kepa Arrizabalaga, right? Let's obviously dissect into the performance, right? I thought the first 15 minutes, we completely controlled the game against Chelsea, right? We completely controlled the game against Chelsea. Chelsea looked absolutely fearless. They were going into this game, of course, with no Reece James, with no, of course, Cole Palmer. And I was a bit surprised Reece James didn't make it to the game. But and this is the thing, right? I thought with the first 15, 20 minutes, we played really good. Yeah. The first 15, 20 minutes, we were good. But we allowed pressure in the game for Chelsea. And we got the first goal. And it was really exciting that we scored the first few goals against Chelsea. Ben White scores at Stamford Bridge, which for me, you rarely really see a Ben White goal for Arsenal. And the way we done it was very, very nice. To always beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge is very nice. And this tie isn't far from over, right? And no, I'm not copying other people's thumbnails, right? I'm not copying other people's thumbnails. Niall, I will time you out, yeah, if you're not careful, right? But you're just making bullshit up, right? Go and support Motherwell. But no, look, I'm sorry, Niall, but at the end of the day, right, you to get where I'm coming from. I'll send the link in a minute, mate. Not for a little while, mate. So I've obviously got to explain about the game, but you are coming on. But no, look, we will get people on, but we'll get people on for a little while, yeah? But this is the annoying thing I will say, right? I look at the Arsenal game against Chelsea. I thought the first 15, 20 minutes, we looked really, really good for the first 15, 20 minutes. But we allowed Chelsea in the game, which I was very disappointed. And this is the thing about Arsenal, yeah? Right? Probably the best goal out of the whole three was Zubimendi, yeah? Zubimendi was absolutely brilliant. What a signing Zubimendi is for Arsenal. What a signing for Zubimendi is. And that third goal, right? I thought we were 3-1 up, right? And before we do talk about the 3 goals and that, exactly HVM 77, yeah? But this is the thing, Niall Kane, I'm not being rude to you, bro, right? I don't have a problem with you, but you're saying that why do you hate, right? When you're being called out by, I don't hate when people call me out, bro. I couldn't care less, right? If people call me out, yeah, I'm getting on with my own show and I'm getting on with my own focus, right? I've been using Chat GP for the tags, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm getting on with my match reaction, but you're giving me beef in the chat, bro. Like, I don't have a problem. Can we just cut it out? Yeah. I haven't got time for that shit. Yeah. Respect the chat. Yeah. Right. I don't beg, and that's it. Have I sent you a link in Instagram today? No, I have not. So don't make shit up. Sorry, Niall, but I'm just saying. But getting back to the Chelsea and Arsenal game, yeah, I do apologize. Yeah. Right. The first 15, 20 minutes, I thought we controlled the game very well. Yeah. But we allow Chelsea and provide pressure. And this is the only negative I will say about the players in general. It's not Mikel Arteta's fault, it's the players, right? Big shout out to Lumen as well. Absolute real one. Yeah. But my only thing I will say about the game is yes, we got the second goal, right? We got the second goal. I watched it back here because my phone died and all that stuff. And I was screaming to myself and thinking, what's the score? What's the score? What's the score? Right. And every time when my phone dies, right, I look at it and I feel like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And then we were 2-0 up, yeah. And then I saw it at 2-1, yeah. And then apart from that, Victor Gyökeres scored. And I watched the goal back while the game was on live score. Victor Gyökeres scored 2-0 Arsenal. I thought, yes, Gyökeres has scored at Stamford Bridge. And I look at the goal. It was a cross. It was a tap in. But it's still a goal. It counts. It wasn't no penalty or anything like that. And the thing about Victor Gyökeres, right? I thought he done well today. I thought he like this is the thing, right? I know a lot of people don't like Victor Gyökeres and all that stuff, but however, you've got to give this guy a chance. Yeah, I know he's not delivered in the Premier League, but at least he didn't score a penalty or anything like that. He actually scored from a cross from open play, right? And I know it wasn't like in a really an exciting goal, but it was an important goal. We were 2-0 up for like a short period. Then we allow Chelsea back in the game. And I'm telling you what, Kepa Arrizabalaga, massive shout out to Toby, my friend, who I've known for a very long time. Defense could be better with both teams. Yeah, facts. I thought both. This is the thing. This is why you look at Chelsea and Arsenal. There's always goals in it at Stamford Bridge. This kind of reminds me of when Arsenal, of course, obviously like the 2022 season and could have actually potentially make it 4-2, but it wasn't a 4-2, right? But I just feel like I look at the game today, Kepa Arrizabalaga, you've got to do better with on the far hand side of the post. You have got to do better far on the far hand side of the post. You are the most expensive goalkeeper for Chelsea, right? When you bought in 2018-19 season under Maurizio Sarri, yeah, right? Remember the Carling Cup final, yeah, right? And 72 million. We paid this guy for 5 million, right? We paid this guy, of course, 5 million, right? And the trouble is, I look at it. He's got to do better than that. And Toby will big up for me on this. He might be watching this in Moon Underwater, yeah, right, in a Weatherspoons. But he's very bad from far post and like the 2 goals weren't from long shots, yeah. But Garnacho has our number, yeah. He scored when we beat Man United 3-1 in 2023-2024 season, and it was VAR'd off. Garnacho has our number, yeah. He was Chelsea's best player tonight, yeah. Right. I thought for me, Arsenal were the better team in the first half for some sort of periods, right? Gyökeres obviously had a shot and should have got 2 today, right? It was causing Chelsea problems. Then he should have scored that chance and should have gone and made it and should have got the second. When he had that shot when it obviously went wide, and you're looking at it, you're thinking Gyökeres, right? You've got to do better than that, right? And that's why I look at that and look, I still think he will come good, but obviously, like, he's going to get the odd poach goal on the odd occasion, the odd patch. But we allowed and provide Chelsea back in the game. And that is disappointed. And then we went 3-1 up, and I thought, yes. And then Moreno comes on, and you're thinking, yes, are we going to get 4-5? It looked like we had a good 5-10 minute period that it felt like we could have had 4-5. The only thing I'm disappointed with today, not too much, I want to see in the second leg, even if Kepa plays in the second leg at the Emirates, I'm still confident that we can use that moment when we did have some little small margin periods in the game where we went 3-1 up against Chelsea. And Toby, I was thinking about you, bro. Like, if you're sitting in the chat, I'm going to interact with the other chat. We're going to get people on in about half an hour's time, yeah? Right? But I look at the game and Kepa's got to do better, man. Like, this is why Chelsea got rid of him, for a reason. And you were good at Bournemouth. Then he went back to Chelsea. And now we bought you on a free for 5 million quid. So this is why I look at Chelsea, and we allowed pressure for them to come into the game. And I'm disappointed, right? I am disappointed, right, that we allowed to end this 3-2. The tie's not over yet. Can Chelsea go to the Emirates and beat us, right? I'm confident we'll beat Chelsea. I am quite confident we'll go to the Emirates and beat them. But Zubimendi was Calafiori is back for the second leg, right? He's not far from coming back, yeah? He is back for the second leg. So Calafiori will play, yeah? Zubimendi was quality. Declan Rice with his corners. Like, Zubimendi was my favourite goal. Yeah, we won the game. Yeah, I'm very happy that we've got a lead to the Emirates. But the only thing I will say about the game is that we've allowed Chelsea to get a second. That's my only flipping thing. And don't get me wrong, Chelsea, for me, they were good until they scored that second goal. The last 10, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, shall I say, we were panicking. If Chelsea had Palmer fit, and if the game was like that, we draw the game. Then we sit in here scratching ourselves. It's game on the Emirates. I still think we would, if the game would have ended 3-3, although I would have been sitting here ranting like hell, right? I'd have been blaming the players, not the manager. But overall, I'm happy that we've won at Stamford Bridge. I'm smiling. I'm looking forward to the Nottingham Forest game, right? Would it be a watch-along? No. There's no watch-along for that, but there will be a match reaction straight after the game. But I will be doing it on my way back when I come back from Accrington Stanley. But I will not be using the mic. I will be using my phone to go live. Yeah. But I'll explain that towards the end. But look, I'm happy that we are 19 minutes away of facing Man City in the final. Man City are in the final already, right? They're having their Wembley bound. They can play the youngsters. They can play. They played James Trafford yesterday. They did not need Donnarumma at St James's Park. And Donnarumma probably will play the second leg because obviously he would like to play at the Etihad. And Donnarumma will keep a clean sheet. Newcastle, for me, were poor yesterday, right? Semenyo has got them to Wembley, right? But I'm happy that Arsenal have now obviously got this victory. But big shout out to Jordan, big shout out to Melina, yeah? I sent a super chat to Mel, yeah? Absolute real one. Great watch along they made. I was watching some of it because I was out. I'll watch it back, yeah, when I got time, yeah? But please do go and subscribe to Jordan and Melina. Absolute real one. A massive shout out to Josh, who was at the game today. He was at the game today. And he must be coming out Stamford Bridge. You know what? Very happy. Go and subscribe to Chuguna, Melina, and Jordan. Absolute real ones. And real Tom. Yeah? Flick's friend. Right? Massive shout out to Lumen. Come on, you Gunners, on the way home from the game. Massive shout out to KGEF TV. Do you still do YouTube, my friend? Is there a stopping for Arsenal this season? Someone will probably stop us one day. Defense could have been better for both teams. Big shout out to on him from Man City Fan Premium. I hate to say, but Gyökeres had the best of play in the Gunners. He was quality today. But people like saying Oh, they're not giving him until the end of the season. This is what I mean. He'll use that, right? He might not score every game, but if we're going to go on and win the league, we brought Gyökeres in to win the league, right? And do I think Arsenal will go and get another striker in the transfer window in the summer? They might get some wide attacker for the summer. We're looking at other targets. But but Gyökeres had his best display today. I thought he was quality. He should have scored at least a couple at the bridge. So, good morning, my neighbours. Advantage Arsenal. I think we'll be in the final. I think we will be in the final. I think we'll win at the Emirates. I think we'll win 3-1 at the Emirates. I'm confident. Good match as well. How come you didn't do a watch along? Because look, Niall, I don't mean to have a go at you, bro. I know you've probably left the chat now because you've probably been put off. I've not stole this thumbnail, bro. Ethan made it. I was gonna make the thumbnail, but I was out and about with some friends. Understand? Um, okay, Niall. I'm sorry. I accept your apology. That's fine. We're cool, yeah? Right? I accept that. It won't happen again. Right? You said sorry back to me. I said sorry. We're cool, yeah? Man City only went 2-0 up because that's not over. You're being disrespectful towards Newcastle. Totally written off Newcastle. Newcastle are not coming back at the Etihad, mate. No chance. The channel will be up and running again, starting with Milan away next week. Come on, bro. Get in. Wanted to see Chelsea in the final, but against Manchester City. But Arsenal's not safe even at home. Chelsea could surprise them. Well, they got a point at the Etihad, didn't they? They got a point at the Etihad. But I'm so happy that we won the game. But Kepa's got to do better on his far-hand side of the post. He's far got to do better on the far-hand side of the post. And this is the annoying thing I don't like about Kepa Arrizabalaga. It really baffles me and it really annoys me, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so annoyed the way Kepa obviously demands like that. Like, you go and ask a Chelsea fan. I might call him in a minute after this, right? But I'm so disappointed the way Kepa's done that. Like, the defense for me, we were both leaking goals. Do you understand? Sorry, mate. I have to disagree with you, Luca. You can't underestimate Newcastle. Stranger things, the movie, have happened. How football's work, have you forgotten? How bad has Man City been lately? Yeah, Man City have been bad recently. But I watched the highlights back, and the way look, Semenyo should have had 2 yesterday. He should have had 2. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link in a minute, bro. I need to carry on talking. Give me 10 minutes. Yeah. Man City slams Newcastle, broke the mentality. The dirty game of not having because Kudsanov is here, continues to save a Man City's physical weak. 100%, bro. Facts. I don't rate Kuzanov, right? But he's actually been okay. A draw at the Emirates will do. Must start Raya. Raya's got to start. Okay, Raya's got to start. But saying that, right, Kepa wouldn't be the end of the world if we do start. I'd still be confident we'll win the game. I'd still be very confident. I don't think we'll mess it up at the Emirates. Chelsea will come and attack. They won't park the bus. They'll look at that and be like, you know what? They've got a chance at the Emirates. They're gonna sit back for a bit, right? Do you know how I think? Do you know what I would do? Yeah, right. But I don't think Arteta will do this. I'd start Eze in the second leg. If we won 3-1, then I can understand we can rest players, right? But Eze, for me, I'd start him. You know why I'd start him? Because how Chelsea and how Rafinha's going to obviously set out, they're going to go there and attack and also sit back and defend. And we're going to go there and attack and finish the job. We're going to go there for goals. We're going to go there. If we get a goal, the tie is done. Then Chelsea have to get 2. I don't see us losing at the Emirates. I think we will be in the final. I'm confident that we will be in the final against Chelsea. I mean, Man City, sorry. I think we'll be in the final against Man City. And if it does happen, and if we do get to the final, I'm on my way to Wembley, bro. I'll be at Wembley Park. Even though I can't get a ticket, I don't care about a ticket, bro. I'd go to Box Park and watch the game. It's good atmosphere as well. It's a plan B option, right? Well, it's obviously better, mate. Yeah, we do need to score first. But KG, I am confident. I think we'll win 3-1 at the Emirates. I think we'll win 3-1. If David Raya plays, I think we'll win 3-1. If Kepa plays, I still think we'll win the game. Yeah, facts. Facts. You put the same thing, bro. But yeah, 100%. I read your comment, bro. Chelsea is still in it. The tie's not done. The tie is not done, bro. Right? The tie is not done. But this is the thing. You got to have a look at it, right? That we allowed and provide pressure in them. And I'm a bit disappointed with that, the way we've done that. And I look at Kepa Arrizabalaga, right? I'm disappointed with him, bro. I'm very disappointed with that. Like, I don't know what you guys thought about the performance. I don't know what you thought about it as well. But I look at that and I just look at Kepa Arrizabalaga and I'm disappointed, bro. And also another thing I will say about the game, other individuals who I actually think played well for Arsenal today, Zubimendi had a great game. I thought Odegaard was all right. I thought he was causing problems and the creativity. The only thing I think Chelsea lacked, right, was creativity at times, right? Creativity. Chelsea don't have the greatest defense, yeah? You look at that defense on paper, yeah? Is it good enough to get top 4? I'm not sure, yeah? Maybe Europa League. But Chelsea do need to fix up. Ever since Chelsea have got Levi Colwill injured, Cole Palmer injured, Reece James injured. These are massive key names for Chelsea. Yeah. They've not been the same. Palmer's had injuries. Palmer had a great start to the season for Chelsea. He's dipped, right? There's rumours going around that Eze might take over Cole Palmer. Palmer will be in the World Cup. We know Palmer's going to start, and we know he's going to be in the World Cup. So, my man in the match for Arsenal, I've got to say today, Zubimendi, bro. I think Zubimendi. Ben White had a great game. Gyökeres had a great game, right? He looked lively when he looked lively. He scored point blank range, give him himself, needed confidence boost. Great assist by Zubimendi to get us 2-0 up for a period before Chelsea scored. Zubimendi was really good today. He was relentless. He was pressing. The way he pressed looked very high tempo, was very quality. Okay. Zubimendi scored against Aston Villa at the Emirates. Scored today, right? Gabriel had a really good game, did defensive duties, was good. Was involved in set pieces. I thought he was better out of Saliba. I thought Saliba could have done better on Garnacho's first goal with a crucial challenge. Ben White today felt like the Ben White of when we put him at right back. He was quality today. He rose his highs. He nodded his home on the first goal to put us 1-0 up, right? His passes were brilliant. Arsenal moving into the final third had a little bit scared of Chelsea, right? I thought White was quality today. And I look at Ben White and I feel like Ben White for me looked like the old Ben White of old. And he was really good today, right? He was really, really, really good, right? And I look at Ben White. This is the thing. Everton are looking at Ben White. And this is why I keep Ben White for squad depth until a period of time. Would he be at Arsenal for the remaining future? No, I don't. Will Ben White get back into the England squad? No, I don't think he will get into the England squad because Thomas Tuchel don't like him, bro. You know what I'm saying? He has a problem with Ben White. And this is why I look at Ben White. Look, does he get into England's right back positions? No, of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. He's not going to be England's right back option because he hasn't played enough games for Arsenal. And this guy's just only come back from injury. And I'm very confident, right, we will be in the final. I think for me, we'll beat Man City in the final. I am so confident, right? The way we played today, okay, defensively at times, we were a bit all over the place and lanky, shaky a little bit. But apart from that, right, we need to drop Kepa, right? We need to drop Kepa, and we do need, of course, to play what's his name? David Raya. Okay. We've got to play David Raya in the second leg. And that's what I do. Everything else, I'd keep exactly the same team. Why would you bench Gyökeres? You know what I mean? We were saying this. Me and Melina was saying this off air. I know they're not listening to this because they're live on their own channels. That's fine. Right. But however, right, she'll be saying, I'd be saying, Jordan be saying as a Liverpool fan, why would you bench Gyökeres after he had a good performance? But we need to see this on a consistent basis. It's no good having it one game and then just come back and just, do you know what I'm saying? Gyökeres got man of the match today, which well done to Victor, bro. Okay, you've got to give this guy time. He's going to build confidence. Okay, the last time Gyökeres scored a real great goal without a tap-in and without a penalty and without a cross like that was probably a goal against Leeds at the Emirates. Doesn't score every time. And now Arsenal, for me, I'm so... Look, if we would have won 3-1, yeah, I'd be sitting there, you know what? I think we'll win the league. Right? If we get through Nottingham Forest, another big test, right? What I want to see from Arsenal is when, of course, Stamford Bridge is always a tough place to go to, yeah? Yeah? And we've got to play at the Emirates twice. Yeah, I'm confident we'll beat Chelsea. We owe Chelsea. Chelsea are not the same anymore. Remember the days, the Drogba days? Chelsea used to always beat us, do the double over us. There was a period where Chelsea were unbeaten in 9 games against Arsenal. We struggled to beat Chelsea. I used to hate it. I had 2 Chelsea fans who I see, right? One I see on every odd week or couple of weeks. It's one I see, I barely see. I saw him on New Year's Eve, right? I look at the Chelsea game and I look over the years. Do you know what I'm saying? What's up, Flicks? Bro, I look at the Chelsea game, right? Patience. And I look at that. You know what I'm saying? Right, let's drop the link in the chat. Let's get people on, because people... But make sure you do smash that like button. Make sure we need to seriously deliver on this channel. No excuses. And right, let's do, of course, drop the link for people to come on. We're going to get people on, right? Arsenal, of course, getting that 3-2 victory against Chelsea. Anyone's more welcome to come on, right? Let's get people on the channel, right? And let's get their initial thoughts on the game, right? Because I'm happy that we won the game. But let's see what happens. Yes, David. How are you, bro?
All right after last night. Just didn't take our chances last night.
Nah, you did not
take
take
our
your
chances at all.
You did not
You need
take
to take our chances. Wizard should have scored. It should have been 1-0 Newcastle, really.
Yeah. But let's talk about the game before we do come back to you. What did you think of the game, Chelsea versus Arsenal? Big shout out to Chris, bro.
Big up people in the chat.
Good, bro. I'm good.
Arsenal outclassed Chelsea. Arsenal's going to win it. Arsenal's going to win the Carabao Cup this time.
I think so, yeah.
Arsenal's going to win it.
I hope so. Because I want us to beat.
I hope we get past Man City second leg. I hope we get an early goal.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, I thought the performance in general, right, David, I thought the first 15-20 minutes we controlled Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea not that good.
Big up to Dylan, bro. Big up.
Chelsea not that good. Chelsea not good enough.
No, Chelsea was shit in the first 20 minutes against Arsenal, yeah, right? And then we allow pressure in the game. Gyökeres had a great chance in the first half, took a shot and went wide. I think that was a little bit lazy, But however, he got the goal. I thought Gyökeres, this was Arsenal's best performance.
You just knew Garnacho would score past you, like, didn't
He
you?
got man of the match today. I probably would have given it to Zubamendi, but however, Zubamendi was the best goal out of all of them.
You just knew Garnacho would score past you, though, didn't you?
But we allowed Kepa Arrizabalaga. Yeah, I'm gonna come to Chris on this. Yeah, obviously, we won the game. Yeah, the tie's not done yet, but I just look at the game and I feel like we allow Chelsea in the pressure. But Kepa Arrizabalaga has got to do a lot better. This is a guy this is Chelsea's most expensive goalkeeper.
To be honest, I didn't even rate Kepa. He's shit. He's rubbish.
He's rubbish.
I've said it when he went to Arsenal. I said it's not going to work out. He's a shit keeper. Yeah, Ramsdale's better than him. Like, it's not even a debate. Kepa's rubbish.
But this is the thing, like, the only thing I'm disappointed with the game, Chris, is I thought the first 15, 20 minutes, we were the best team, yeah? And then we looked like we were going to score more.
You were dominating, but Chelsea were
dominating,
sloppy.
but we allowed them in the game. And this is the thing. Arsenal were the favourites to win. Like, I still think we'll be in the final. I'm confident by the 6th of February, we'll announce ourselves we'll be going to Wembley, right? And we'll play Man City in the final, which will be a tough game, right?
I'm not confident. I'm not confident for us.
I don't think you guys, David, are not going to beat Man City at the Etihad. No chance.
Give it a try, though. We'll try. We'll just go for it.
But why did Newcastle drop Waltermaid? Why did you drop Waltermaid? That is a bad.
And why did Castis? Why did we drop Barnes as well?
Worst decision Newcastle ever done. Dropping Waltermaid, yeah.
This is why Newcastle are not taking it very seriously, because Eddie Howe will look at that and thinking, right, okay, I need to rest players for the weekend.
They should have started Barnes from the start. They should have put Barnes on. Should have started Barnes.
I mean, if
they put Barnes on and go on together.
Dylan says we'll get to the final. Yeah, I'm confident we will get to it, mate.
If Newcastle
had Barnes in good now, if had Barnes on, we would have won that game. If had Barnes on, we would have won it.
If Newcastle doesn't win it, yeah,
we would have won that. If we had Barnes on, we would have won that. If had Barnes on, we would have won it.
Harry Barnes, a good player.
We won that. We would have won that game if we had Barnes on.
Yeah,
100%. But I look at the game and I just feel like I'm just a bit. Look, I'm very happy, but I'm disappointed we conceded the second. I really think Arsenal should have really held on a little bit, and this is the problem. It was bad. Chelsea were okay until they scored the second, right? But apart from that, Kepa needs to go, man. Honestly, Arsenal need a better keeper. Okay,
mate,
he's
never going to be like a starter for Arsenal. So he barely in the summertime.
100%.
We should start Ramsdale to the Pope. Ramsdale would save them goals.
Nah, Pope is very good.
Pope's better than Ramsdale. Ramsdale's lost a lot of confidence now. Since
Pope wasn't that good last night.
No, of course not. Newcastle might
be that. I think that what you're going to got Man City's goalkeeper Trafford. He made some really good saves.
Trafford's a good goalkeeper, right?
He made some good saves. He should get the match.
Arsenal fans were saying Liam Rossini will be sacked in the morning. That's just a bit of banter, bro. Yeah, right. It was funny, but he ain't getting sacked. He just got the job.
Look at Real Madrid beat again. Real Madrid got beat again, 3-2.
But Chelsea acted like a mid-table team at times. Yeah, right. The bridge is open to everyone.
In that first half, Chelsea were playing like a championship side. They weren't.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
they were playing rubbish.
Yeah, but
second half.
If we had Chelsea in that goal, we would have beaten Chelsea.
Garnacho is Chelsea's best winger.
Yeah, Garnacho was Chelsea's best player on the pitch.
We should have Chelsea. We should have Chelsea semi-final. We should have Chelsea us. We should have them, not Man City. We should have Chelsea in the semi-final.
Yeah, because the thing is, I look at the Chelsea game, right? Now we've got that victory, right? I'm confident we'll go to the Emirates. I think we'll be in the final if we get to the final, which I think we will. Yeah.
Oh, you will.
Do you think we'll beat Man City in the final? I think so. I think so.
Are you going to go? Are you going to go? Are you going to go to Wembley? Like, are you going to go? Before to get the final?
Both teams won't go at it, but it'll be a 1-1, yeah, full time, and then it'll go extra time and pens, and then you'll win on pens.
Yeah, and then we'll win a trophy.
I can't see in the beat an open game. Like, I think they're gonna go sit back because it's in the final. Obviously, yeah, it's not gonna be like it's gonna be a tight game. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, the second leg will be very interesting. Yeah, Chelsea will give it a go, but I'm confident we'll win the game. I reckon we're going to win.
Are you going to go to Wembley, Luca? Are you going to go to Wembley if you go? If it was to go?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to go. I'm definitely going. 100%.
You get a ticket.
You get a ticket. You go to the final if you make it.
I will be there. We will be there, guys. Yeah, and I'll be sitting there lifting the Carabao Cup. But apart from that, big shout out to Rich, bro. Thank you for the appreciate it, mate. Much appreciated. Go and subscribe to Rich, absolute real one. But now we got the victory against Chelsea. I look at other players who I think who performed today. I thought Zubimendi was quality. Zubimendi was really good today because that third goal, oh my days. His goal was very good. I thought he was relentless. If you had to
bring on Eze, yeah, I don't know if he was available today, but if you had to bring him on, the game would have been finished. Probably like 5-2.
Yeah, the game would have been finished. But what does Eze have to do now to get into the team? Because you look at Eze, like I don't want it to come to games. Obviously, there's still a long way to go, right? Obviously, Forest is a big game on the weekend. We've got to focus on that. I'm confident we're going to Forest. But we need to stop leaking goals. That's my only problem, yeah? And we will get found out like that. And I know Stamford Bridge is a tough place to go to, right? I'd always want it. If we sat there 3-1, cool, we could obviously afford to play the likes of Madueke. But we can go full strength. Like, we've got Forest on the weekend, play the full strength team. Inter Milan away. Well, we could go full strength because we've got Man United on the Sunday. We played Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday, so we can go full strength in either way. Then I think Arsenal will take the Champions League very seriously because if we want to go and beat Inter Milan,
well, you're not winning the Champions League. That's for real.
No, we're not winning the Champions League. No. And if we don't, and if we win the league this season, right, then next season is the aim to win the Champions League. We've got to do what Liverpool.
If you do win a trophy this season, like no one's gonna hit that end of it. Yeah, it's gonna keep going on and on. Yeah. That's why I rather see City win the league because they've seen trophies, unlike Arsenal. Like if you win the FA Cup, that's normal. Yeah, you're not gonna overcelebrate. But if you win the Premier League or like a treble, for example, you're never gonna hear the end of it.
No, and then that means we will take over.
Or even the UCL, you're never heard the end of it.
No, because the trouble is, if we won the Champions League, then that means we'd have the same Champions Leagues than Man City. But obviously, we can't banter with Chelsea because Chelsea have won 2 Champions Leagues, and Man United have got 3, and Liverpool have got 6. So, if we do win the Premier League this season, then fuck me, mate. I'd be celebrating like bonkers. But however, I obviously we've got Forest on the weekend. I'm confident we'll go into that game. It will be a lot tougher than this, right? Forest are going to be well, I wouldn't maybe you would say right now fight for survive, right? And look, they're probably going to stay up, but I just feel like we go into that game where we've got Inter Milan coming up as well. That will be a hell of a tough game. That will be a really, really tough game in Milan, especially away from home. They barely lose at home. I know Liverpool beat them, right, at the San Siro. But the way Arsenal were playing, the way we're ruthless, okay, performances. I thought today's performance, it was very good. But at times, we allowed Chelsea to put pressure in the game. If Kepa wasn't in goal, I don't think we concede that second. And I think the first goal was literally Saliba's fault from that challenge. And I know Saliba just come back. Obviously, there was doubts. Obviously, he wasn't going to be available. And then who plays centre-back? But if Kepa wasn't in goal flicks, I think Arsenal don't concede that second goal. I think Arsenal go into the Emirates in a 3-1 league in fashion.
And then win 2-0 or 3-0.
Yeah. 100%. And I'm so optimistic we will get to the final at Wembley. I don't know when the final is, but I think it's some point in February, March.
It's March time, March 22nd on a Sunday.
Why is it that late? What, leap year or something? I don't know. Why is it?
Because it was March last year. It was March last year when Newcastle went to Wembley. It was March last year as well.
But Carling Cups are normally like end of February, aren't they?
But it was March last year.
March 22nd.
March the 22nd. That late.
I know.
Jesus! Wow.
March.
Very late.
March 22nd.
Very, very, very late.
When is your birthday, Luke? Your birthday's in March, Luke, isn't it?
March 2.
Oh, 2nd of March, yeah.
So way behind, right? But if we get to Wembley, I'm so optimistic we will beat Man City, right? And it will be a repeat of the 2018 final, and Arsenal will be going there for revenge. We're not that team when we got battered 3-0. Okay, the last 3 Carabao Cup finals.
But though, what happens if Man City bottled it? If he had, so Man City bottled it.
Who knows? Who knows?
That's
If City lose the weekend to Manchester United, right? And then we go and beat Forest. I want to come to you, Chris. Does that put Arsenal winning the league if City lose one more game in the league?
No. The season's over till it's over, but I feel like Arsenal will get a draw against Forest. Don't see them winning it.
Really? You reckon?
They're at Forest, right? Yeah.
It's at Forest, yeah.
Forest is a tough ground to go to.
5:30 kickoff, pressure.
Nah.
I
think it'll be a draw, and then City will win against United. Depending United, right?
Then it cuts to 4 points, I think.
Oh yeah. They'll win against United, like 3-4-0 maybe.
Yeah, that's what I can see because I don't see Man United stopping Semenyo, bro.
Are you, man? Docu and Semenyo on the same pitch. No one's stopping them.
Do you know what was shocking? How did he get to play for Man City when he played for Bournemouth in the cup for Bournemouth?
That's what I don't get. Yes, Jerry, bro.
He should be cup tied. He should be cup tied. That's what fucking pissed me off. He should be fucking cup tied.
Yeah.
Of all people, crash fade.
But before I do come to Jerry on this, yeah, there's obviously this is the Arsenal game as well. We'll touch on. I want to touch one thing on the Newcastle game, and then we'll get Jerry's thoughts about the Arsenal game. That Semenyo goal, right, the first one, that should have counted. I don't know if you'll probably disagree. You're a Newcastle fan. You went to the game.
With the corner.
Yeah, I was there last night. It looked tight. It looked really tight.
Yeah.
It looked really tight.
It took
5 minutes. It took 5 minutes to see if it was offside or not.
5 minutes.
It took ages to do the VAR thing.
Yeah, hence why there was loads of minutes. Hence why there was loads of minutes of time.
9 minutes out of the time.
Football is ruining VAR. VAR needs to go.
Yeah, but VAR will never go. It's stuck now with us.
It's stuck.
Football.
The Newcastle game we just couldn't even. We played well. We just couldn't score. We just didn't make the chances.
But I want to come to Jerry on this. Yeah, Jerry. Obviously, what's your thoughts on the game for Arsenal today? You watched it.
I mean, it was a good game. Honestly, I thought as soon as Arsenal scored the second goal, I thought they've got a good time to come back. It could be 3-3. And I was like, I put a bet on you guys to win this game. And I was like, if they come back 3-3, I'd be so pissed off.
Yeah.
because they were so close of coming back 3-3. They could have done it. Obviously, they didn't do it, but they could have done it.
Well, yeah.
It was a good game
What
to watch.
What happened in the FA Cup last Saturday, Jerry? What happened in the FA Cup?
Don't want to know.
The thing is, right, Jerry.
Yeah.
I thought Gyökeres had a really good game. Yeah, but even Odegaard as well. I thought Odegaard was okay. He had that shot earlier in the game. That's all he did, right?
Yeah.
And the thing with Odegaard, he was bang average today. He was a 6. He did lose possession on the build up to Garnacho's first goal, and he's just not the same player as he used to be.
No.
He's not been the same. And I thought the first 15, 20 minutes, I know I've repeated this so many times, but I thought the first 15, 20 minutes, we were better than Chelsea controlled the game. Exactly what Chris said, yeah. But I just feel like with Arsenal, we need to kill the games. That's something what I feel like we've been lacked this year in the last few games. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm happy with the win. But at the same time, I just look at it. We need to learn how to kill games. And I just feel like Arsenal needs to work on that and batter teams. Because there was a period where we were 3-1 up, and then Garnacho, even the first goal was so bad when if Saliba didn't make that challenge, if Kepa wasn't in goal, you could say possibly 3-0. I think Chris will come back, or he's gone on Mel's channel. I don't know, but Jerry, are you confident that Arsenal will be at Wembley?
I mean,
Yes.
I'm confident you'll be Wembley. But the question is, will you? I think you'll play. I'm sorry to say this to David, but I think you'll play Man City in the final.
Well,
I think Man City will.
Just have to see what happens.
I can see Man City win that game. I just can't see Arsenal.
We just have to see what happens. We have to see what happens, Jerry. We just have to see what happens.
Yeah.
We just have to see what happens.
But the thing is,
if you guys get an early goal, then it'll be game on.
But the weird thing is, Newcastle beat Man City in the final last year. So how they not beat Man City now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
If we go for it, just try and get a sneaky early goal, then I think we might get some it. Might take extra time. If we can. Take extra time.
But this is the thing, right? Right? You've got to obviously look at the game. And I want to introduce Mr. B on this, right? Big shout out to Mr. B. You're good, yeah? Right?
Yeah, cool, mate.
I thought for me, the performance, I want to come to you on this. I've said this my time. I let people say it, yeah. What did you think of the performance for Arsenal today?
I thought it was all right. I mean, if you got a fourth, I think it would have been over. You would have finished them off. But Chelsea back in it, man.
Yeah, of course.
They're definitely back in it now. Unfortunately, so you got to go to. Well, they came back to your place, so I mean, you don't concede that many there, do you, the Emirates? So
no,
you probably should be okay. I think if you get one or two more at the Emirates and they only score about one, well, you're going to get through. So,
but this is the thing. Like,
yeah, I think they're still in it though at the moment. Yeah,
well, of course they're still in it. But be honest, who's getting to the final between Arsenal and Chelsea? Realistic.
At the moment, Arsenal, I'd say just about. But you never know, really.
No, you never know.
The other tie's over though, the City one. Sorry, David, but I think you're right. I think you're out, mate. Somehow.
I think if you guys get an early goal, you guys get an early goal like 1-0, then it'll be game on.
Yeah, but you're going to the Etihad, aren't you? So.
Mm-hmm. And sort out as well. Because the fans sorted out as well. So there's only because the fans going down.
Yeah. Looks dead though, I think. Because I mean, City get one or two more, it's all over, isn't it? So.
But it is pretty much over.
I think we need to start Barnes. We need to start Barnes in the next game against City.
Yeah.
Up. You need to start Barnes.
But why didn't
I was
Harvey
surprised
Barnes?
he was on the bench.
Yeah, but
I
this is
was
the thing.
surprised.
Why didn't? Well, this is the thing. Yeah. Why didn't Harvey Barnes not start in the game against Man City?
Don't know. It's
He's
Eddie
on
Howe's
fire, isn't he?
favourites.
He's on fire. He
Eddie
should be
Howe's
playing.
favourites. He likes to pick Jacob Murphy.
He came on for Murphy in the end because he was injured, wasn't he? Murphy.
Yeah, he
So,
was. Yeah, he was.
But Jacob Murphy's injured. Jacob Murphy's injured now.
yeah. Yeah, what is the injury? Is it serious? Or?
Hamstring.
Hamstrings.
Oh, shit.
Could be Jacob Murphy's hurt his hamstring. Could be. Yeah.
That's not good, is it? No. Not
He's
good
can't
injury.
really. I'm saying, why did we bring Alanga on? Alanga's absolutely shit. Alanga.
Yeah.
Alanga was shit when he came on.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah,
mate.
He didn't want to be in the game, did he? He kept running backwards, so quick run down forwards.
Oh, he had some good chances, though. Visser should have scored, shouldn't he? Well, that
Should have
chance
scored.
he had.
And I should have done. And I should have
He
scored.
pricked that right. Anyway, I can't stand
But
him.
this is the thing, yeah.
Arsenal, isn't
Like,
it?
I want to come to Arsenal before then we can talk about Newcastle. We can talk about other games, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Gyökeres, Mr. B, had his best game for Arsenal. I thought he was
Probably.
really good today, right? And I'm not these Arsenal fans who have already been slagging Victor Gyökeres out, and already, obviously, the last game or two, I've had an opinion and said, okay, maybe I've started to be like, you know what, maybe it's time for him to go. But I thought this was Arsenal's. I've always backed Gyökeres into the end. If you go and watch my Arsenal reactions, I've backed Victor Gyökeres. I'm giving him a whole season, yeah. I believe he will come good, yeah. Right, okay, he's not had a good season, but I thought he was Arsenal's best player today. One of Arsenal's best players today. I thought Zubimendi was my man of the match.
Yeah. Yeah, Zubimendi scored a great goal as well.
Yeah. I thought Zubimendi, his controlling was and the way he was moving in that midfield, the tempo he was moving with those passes at Stamford Bridge, mate, it was on another level against Chelsea. Yeah. But Gyökeres, for me, okay, he should have had that chance in the first half. Yeah. And he scuffed that chance, yeah. But he scored that goal. It wasn't a penalty. It was a great cross from Ben White, yeah. But apart from that,
any of us could have scored that, couldn't we?
I thought he done a job. He done a job. He caused Chelsea problems, and he got a great goal. No, it wasn't Ben White. It was Zubimendi. Yeah, got the or was it Ben White? I can't remember. I think Ben White crossed the ball, and then also he got the assist for Zubimendi's goal. Yeah, he got the assist. That was it. He got the assist for Zubimendi's goal, and then Ben White crossed the ball to Victor. So, what did you think about it, Mr. B?
What about
Victor? Yeah.
I thought he had a pretty good game, man. He was pretty decent for a change. I mean, anyone could have scored that goal yard out. Let's be honest, it's pretty easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But setting up that chance was good as well, as you say, for Super Bendy, as I call him. But you know, So I thought he was quite good actually. For a change, you got to get, as you say, you got to give him a chance, haven't you? I mean, he's ain't been there that long, and you know, you never know. He might come good eventually.
Yeah, I look at it right, and I'm hoping these sort of players do come very good, but he needs to perform that on a consistent basis. That is what he needs to do with Victor. But let's do the player ratings, guys. Does anyone want to do the player ratings?
Yeah.
Let's do the player ratings. So, did everyone watch the game?
Yep.
Yeah, I watched it, man. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So let's do, of course, the player ratings. Let me get rid of this comment right here. We'll go. What we'll do is, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, what we do is I rate 1 to 10. We ask each and everyone in the panel. Obviously, normally I do it, but I dropped the call-in show earlier. And let's obviously go to David as well. Kepa Arrizabalaga. What was his performance, David? What did you think of the performance of Kepa Arrizabalaga?
He shit him.
He's shot.
He's not a good goalkeeper. You should have had David Ryan goal. Should have had Ryan starting instead of putting Kepa in.
Yeah.
So Kepa should be. I'll give Kepa a 1.
Sanchez not much better though, was he? Let's be honest.
He's not a good goalkeeper. He wasn't good for Chelsea neither.
Mm.
Nah, the thing with Kepa, I'm gonna give him a 4, right? I thought he was poor. He needed that. Those 2 goals, obviously,
He
one
did
of them.
make 1 or 2 good saves, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those 2 goals, right? Especially the second one really annoyed me. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like from the far post, you've got to do better than that, my friend. You 100% have got to do better than that, because I ain't being funny, yeah, right?
Mm.
You could ask Chelsea fans, even when people take long shots to Kepa, he can't handle it, right?
Yeah.
And I look at that and I feel like this is. I know we bought the guy for 5 million, and they were coming towards the end of his career. Arsenal thought, you know what? We're knocking on Chelsea's door. Let's go knock at SW6 Sales Court. 13 stops on the flipping tube from.
You always get players from Chelsea, but I don't know why. Why do you do that?
13 freaking stops on the freaking tube, right, on the underground from Earls Court to Arsenal.
Yeah.
And we thought, you know what? Let's just go. And this is the thing. Our director, Andre Berta, was at the game. He's always at the game, yeah? He's not like Josh Kroenke and Stan Kroenke who never turn up, the ownership. But however, I look at Kepa, he needs to do better on the far end post. That is something about him. He's been like this in his career. He really needs to work on that. And he can't.
You're a retirement home for Chelsea players, you are.
Yeah,
really
we are retirement FC. The amount of Chelsea
benches,
yeah, we buy Chelsea bench warmers. Right? We buy players when they were good about 5, 6, 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? These players ain't going to be around forever, right? You know what I'm saying?
What you had there now? Was it Willian? You had him there?
We've had Willian. We've had David Luiz.
What's the goalie? You had him, didn't you? What was his name? The goalie? Czech guy.
Petr Cech, right?
Petr Cech, yeah.
We've had Gallas, Benayoun, Lassina Diarra, David Luiz, Havertz. I can't remember, but so many we've had, right?
Ask Chelsea FC, isn't it? Ask Chelsea.
Yeah, it's weekly armchair for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And I look at that and I feel like I hope we don't get into a situation like that again. I don't want to get into a situation. Who's going to be the next Chelsea player we're going to buy?
You get their cast-offs, didn't you? When they're finished, they're not very good. You get them, didn't you?
Yeah, 100%. But David, you think I don't get it. I don't understand why, and I feel like it needs to change. Like, who's going to be the next Chelsea player? Are we going to buy Chelsea shit? Is Fofana going to be the next goal?
Yeah.
Is Batshuayi going to be the next? It would not surprise me 1 second about Arsenal. Yeah? I'm hoping Arsenal stop buying these Chelsea rejects. Yeah, right. The only Chelsea player, mate. Oh God, mate. This fan base, Mr. B. Yeah. If you go and watch my transfer video, from like 2023, when we signed Trossard, this fan base were licking their lips, right? Our fan base were licking their lips about Mikhail Mudryk. Mikel Arteta wanted Mikhail Mudryk, and this fan base, Mr. B, was saying, "Oh, he would have been good at Arsenal." No, he would not been good for Arsenal.
No, you see what? If he's on performance,
play football for this guy is a championship fucking player. This guy would not get into flipping Ipswich's team. This guy is shit, right? And I never rated this guy. And I had people saying to me at the time, right, Luca, you've never watched him. And I told people this. I literally cooked these people, and I told them, and they come out and said, you know what, Luca's right, yeah? Luca's right about Mikhail Mudryk, right? And people wanted Mikhail Mudryk. I never wanted this guy. And I had people saying to me, right, Mr. B, David and Jerry, Luca, you don't know waffle. You don't watch the Ukraine League. You don't know nothing about this kid, right? Mikhail Mudryk, and he's not a footballer, my friend. He is not a friend. A friend.
No.
Footballer, sorry. Right? Thank you, Melina. You did not have to do that, bro. Obviously, I sent you a super chat as well. But thank you, Melina. Please do go and subscribe to Melina.
Nice one, man.
Absolute real one. She is smashing it on her channel, man.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
live every day, exactly the same as
She's doing
me.
one the same as
Right.
you. Same
Please,
time.
please, no, mate, she smashed it. She got 1K
Yeah.
views for one of her streams yesterday. The man's, I can't remember what stream it was, but
Yeah,
she is
she's doing
smashing
well.
it, man. Go and subscribe to Melina, mate. The amount of watch alongs she is scheduled, she's scheduled more than me, mate. I
Yeah,
think she's
I know.
looking at all the fixtures and she's scheduling all the watch alongs for May. I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's absolutely great credit. That is delicate. Go and subscribe to Melina, absolute real. And she's on the road to
Yeah, great
14K.
channel. Great channel.
14K subscribers, bro. Right?
Yeah, top channel that. Sure.
But obviously, let's do, of course, move on to. Of
David,
course,
have you got your telly up? Is that your the sound? Can you hear
you
the
might want
sound?
to turn the TV down,
No.
bro.
Yeah,
He's gone now.
Thank you, bro.
yeah, cheers,
I
man.
don't want to get copyrighted, otherwise this channel will be gone and I'll never come back. Then I'll have all the Milton Keynes fans slagging me off saying, "Where's the vlogs?" Right. Jerry, Jerry, I've got good news, man. I'm going to Accrington Saturday. Hey, can
Oh my god, can't be asked.
because I looked at my rota. I looked at my job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm not working, and I didn't realise. And I've ordered my ticket. Jerry, around the club shop. Yeah. Sorry to come off topic because obviously this is an Arsenal stream. Yeah. But to come off the topic for 5 minutes. Yeah. Right. I ran the club shop today, yeah, about 4 o'clock, yeah, something like that, yeah. There was coach tickets available.
Yes.
I couldn't believe it. And then a Dons fan messaged me and said to me on Snapchat and said to me, I thought it was sold out. No, it's not.
We've still got tickets. We've got, I think we've still got a few more left.
Yes, no.
We've got about 12 seats left of the bus, and they were sold out.
Yeah, coach leaves at 9 o'clock. I'm getting the coach at 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
because I did not want to pay for a train because the earliest train would have been 6:17 in the morning.
Yeah,
we get a 9:02 at Accrington. I'd have to wake up at like 4 in the morning, bro. Like I can wake up at like 7 on Saturday. That's a lot better than freaking 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Will you be back for the Arsenal game like you're going now? Will you be back for the Arsenal game?
What I'm gonna do is there'll be no watch along for the Forest game. But I'm doing the match reaction, but I'm doing it on the Dons supporters coach. So I will be using my phone. This is not coming with me. This stays at home safe. I can't use the laptop because there'll be no connection on the support. I'd have to go live on here, right? Hopefully no one does not ring me while I'm live. But however, right, I'll have to go live and I'll do my match reaction straight after the game for Forest. I'm not going to do a watch along for the Forest game because I will be editing my vlog. So, but of course there will be there will be a match reaction straight after the game for Nottingham Forest. Of course, obviously I've scheduled it already. I've put the title as a match reaction already. I changed it today, so it's already on the channel. So, Lucas, for me, I'm going to work at 5:45 and start the shifts. We can do this. I finish at 3:30. Big shout out to you, bro. But let's get back to player ratings as well.
We don't care. Dave don't care.
Right. Joey's next. Ben White. What time do you start work? I don't have work till Friday, bro. 7 a.m. till 11:30. 4.5 hours. Easy peasy, bro. Right. Ben White. What did you think of Ben White, Jerry?
I mean, he's a good player, and you can see what Everton, like, there's rumours going, Everton really want him.
You're not having him this season, mate. Maybe next season.
You give us Ben White, and we'll give you better, yeah?
No way. Beto's like an equivalent of like I don't know.
What Jack Grealish?
I'll take Jack Grealish.
All right, you're quite good. We have Jack Ben White then. Oh, no.
Mate, you swap Ben White over Jack Grealish? Are you serious?
Yeah. We've still got Drupal. We've still got Nana. We've still got
mate, Everton fans. Did he score against Bournemouth? Away.
Don't think
Grealish. What game was it when Jack Grealish scored and he came up to the fans? Can you remember?
No.
And he won the game.
Yeah, I can't remember the game now.
If it was Bournemouth or whatever game, if anyone can clarify me that in the comments before we've got to carry on. But Everton fans were licking their lips and thinking like, okay, they love Jack Grealish. They're like, it's like he's like, don't want to let go of him, mate. It's like,
if we keep Jack Grealish and Drupal, I'm going to get Ben White, and we've got I'll
tell you what, right?
And we've got Ndaya, mate. We've got a dream team.
Mate, dream team FC, bro. Everton Conference League. David Moyes is going to win the Conference League in 2027. What phrase is David Moyes in? Oh, yeah, he's Arteta's ex-fucking player. Right.
Yeah, apparently Tommy Tickle wants him back, doesn't he? In the England squad.
He won't get in the England squad. And even if he does, he would not be England's first right back. White for me is not England's first right back.
Or James or something.
I'd probably be Reece James. I think Reece James, if he keeps fit. Brentford have proved me wrong this season. I tipped them in a relegation dogfight based on players, sales, lost selling club. Now they're fifth in the league. I'm wrote off. I'm like that as well. I can't remember. I can't remember where I predict Brentford. I knew they weren't. I don't know where I predict Brentford. A lot of people said they were going to get relegated. Yeah, Brentford are fifth. What phase is Keith Andrews?
Keith Andrews in the top phase, my friend.
Can you imagine if Keith Andrews gets the Europa League?
But they might bottle it. They might bottle it. They might bottle it. They might bottle it still.
We're not Arsenal, David. What are you talking about? We won't bottle it.
They might bottle it. They might bottle it.
We won't bottle it.
Keith Andrews.
Yeah, but you will.
Keith Andrews, hold on, sorry people, to cut your tone, I apologize, but Keith Andrews is a guy that was a player back in the day in 2008 and won when it was the proper trophy, none of this virtual trophy shit, right? The JPT trophy, and if he gets in the Europa League, in 2008, yes, Ryan, bro.
Hello.
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm good.
What are you talking about, David? What do you think about Newcastle yesterday? Like, lost 2-0 to City, like, fucking shit, like.
Right, let's do the player ratings, guys. Let's carry on with the player ratings, and then we have our jokes after. Jerry, Ben White, I gave him an 8. I thought he was quality, mate.
I'll give him like an 8 or 9. And if it won't be this season. This window, I think probably summer, we will get him, hopefully, from you guys. Hopefully, I really do.
We'll see, because let's come to Mr. B, William Saliba.
I think he made a mistake, didn't he? Did he make a mistake?
Made a mistake on the challenge of when Garnacho scored.
He don't generally make that many, though, does he? Let's be honest.
No.
Brilliant, man, most of the time. I'll still give him an 8. I still think he was pretty good, apart from that. I think Saliba
for me, I look at Saliba, I think Gabriel was the better defender out of Saliba, but I thought Saliba for me, the challenge, what he did on Garnacho's, he backed out on the crucial challenge.
Yeah.
But apart from that, he did. He had a part to play, but probably give him a 6. I thought Saliba was all right. Didn't have his. I thought.
Let's actually go 7. I think let's go 7 for him, and then I think.
Okay, 7, fair enough.
Probably 8 for.
Let's come to Ryan. Did you watch the game?
No, I'll be honest with you. No.
Okay. Right. Do you want to say anything about the player ratings or?
No, because I didn't watch it.
Okay, we'll come back to you about the game in just a second. We'll come back to David in order. What did you think of Gabriel's performance?
Average.
I thought he was better than Saliba, to be honest.
Yeah. Gabriel's a better defender.
He is like, and
I thought
he could do well.
I thought defensive duties he looked really good, right? I thought he got involved in like some individual like pockets and boxes and that. But apart from that, I'd have to give him a 7. I thought he done well.
No, he did do pretty well. Yeah, he's a bit better than Saliba this time, as you say.
Oh, Gabriel's quality, mate. He's if we win the league this season, right, it's because of Gabriel's goal at St James's Park. That's the reason. That's the reason.
We have Gabriel's.
He won't go though, will he? He's not going to go.
And we're after one of Newcastle's players, Livramento. Livermento's been linked to us in the summer.
He's out for like 8 weeks though, isn't he?
Yeah,
I'm not convinced on Livramento, man. I think he's injury prone.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think he's all that.
Moving
on to, let's come to, of course, Jerry and Timber. You're going down with Timber. You better dance, you better move. You're going down with Timber. You better dance, you better move. We're going down. We're going Timber. You better dance. You better move.
Right, coming down.
Doing Timber. Doing Timber. What do you think?
Not as good as he used to be, in my opinion.
Really?
I don't think he's. I think he's okay. He was good back. He was good to be good. I don't know. I'm gonna give him a. I'll probably say 7. He's all right, but I'm gonna say he's.
I thought he was very deployed in that unfamiliar. I think right back is better.
Yeah.
Left back position, no, because we bought this guy a couple of seasons ago, and obviously he barely played the game. He one game and was out for the whole season. We bought this guy as a backup to William Saliba, and obviously we bought 2 new centre backs in the summer. Now we've got plenty of options. Yeah. Dewey and Timber for me, Jerry. I thought he done well. I thought he deployed the unfamiliar role in his position. I thought he had a solid performance. Nothing great. I'd have to give him a 7.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Let's come to Mr. B. Yeah. Zubamendi.
Oh, stand up, mate. 9. Supermendy. Yeah, I'll give him a 9, mate. Great goal as well. He was all over the place. He was great. Got all around the pitch. Not passing, great passing and movement. Yeah, definitely a 9, mate. Man of the match for me.
Yeah, I think for me, Zubamendi, my man in the match. Obviously, Gyökeres got it as well.
Well, Gyökeres close, but definitely,
I think Zubamendi, the way what I liked about Zubi, and I've already explained it about 5 times, is that his heart beating the team. He was rewarded. He took the well-taken goal. He was very dangerous on the tempo. He was really good today. Like, I really got on my seat. I got up like that on my seat, and I was thinking, mate, the way Zubamendi was playing, the way he scored that third, I literally got inside the house. Arsenal were 2-1 up. Then my phone died. I mean, I switched it on. It was 3-1 Arsenal. Literally put the game on, and then freaking 3-1. I thought, yeah, mate, we're gonna batter these fucking SW6L Ports Chelsea fans.
You finished. Finished them off, but you didn't.
And then literally they go and score a second, and then put the game back on, yeah, right. But however, right, I thought Zubamendi was my man of the match. I'll give him a 9. Back to David.
Who ate all the burgers?
Rice.
Yeah, Declan Rice.
I like Declan Rice. I think he's good play for Arsenal. I do like Declan Rice. I'll give him a 7.
He set up the set piece from Ben White's goal.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
I'm with a Rice. Yeah.
Rice Krispies.
David, who ate all the burgers?
Taki. Taki's a fantastic scorer all the burgers. Taki's a
Taki, all the burgers. Taki.
See all the burgers, like.
No, but David, to be honest, yeah, Declan Rice for me, I would give him a 7. I thought he kept things going. He was very good today. And despite it was Declan Rice's birthday, yeah, he got the assist for Ben White's goal.
Happy birthday to you.
Narcane says, sorry, I've read your comment late, mate. If you're here, Brentford the 5th, but what phrases keep? I already read that.
Yeah,
Shit, my bad.
no, you did read that out. You already
Oh
read
yeah, I did. My bad.
Who ate all the pies? Who
Jerry,
ate all the pizzas?
Tacky's a fat cunt.
Jerry,
Oh god.
Jerry, Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. What did you think of Jerry's performance, Martin Odegaard?
Good.
I think he played well. I'm going to say 7. For him. He played well, not an 8, but he played well.
7.
I think he was shit, to be honest.
I think he was shit.
I think he was alright.
I think for me with Martin, yeah, he's not. I've said this time and time again, yeah. He's not been the same player, right, as he was since he had that injury, yeah. And he was average tonight. I thought he was really, really average today. He lost possession to build up on Garnacho's first goal. That was my only query I had about Martin.
You think you can sell him, Luca? You think you should sell him?
I'd get rid of him in the summer, but Arsenal won't do that.
I'd get rid of the burgers.
Tacky's a fat cunt.
Moving on to, of course, Mr. B, yeah. Mr. B, yeah. Bukayo Saka.
I thought he'd done all right most of the time. I thought he was quite lively. Done some good runs, good bit of dribbling here and there, and a good shot or two. Did he do one of the crosses? I thought no. Was it him? Or I can't remember.
I think Bukayo Saka for me today.
I'll say about an 8 maybe.
I thought I'd give him a 7.
Well, 7 then.
He worked hard. Created
Right.
chances on the right flank. He was okay, but there was questions constantly about Chelsea's defenders. But I thought he really caused some problems. I'd give him a 7.
Yeah,
Back to David, yeah.
Trossard.
Back to Trossard.
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 I don't like Trossard. I don't make him. I don't like that Trossard.
No.
I don't like him.
Oh,
Hey, Trossard's been one of our best players this season.
Yeah, but it's David's opinion. He don't like him. If David don't like him, it goes.
He won't take him at Newcastle, will he?
He's out.
You won't have him. Newcastle.
He's all right now and again. But sometimes too much. He pulls sometimes as well.
Yeah.
He gets in sometimes so hard.
At least he's got a better haircut than Anthony Gordon.
Right.
Now, I thought Trossard today. I thought Trossard for me.
Trap.
Right.
Trap.
Of course. I'd give Trossard probably.
You're his twin brother, the referee.
I thought he was good today. I actually think he was good because I thought he had a good game. He didn't stop running down on that left side. Tracking hard. He managed to keep the ball well, and he put his teammates into play. I'd give him an 8. I thought he was really
Good game.
I thought he was good. Coming on to Jerry, Victor Gyökeres.
I don't know where to start for him.
Yeah. Gyökeres.
Just get back to Championship.
The Swedish Mafia, yeah? Victor Gyökeres, yeah?
Even Coventry don't need him now.
Yeah.
And Newport County signed a fucking striker from the Welsh League, mate.
Yeah, I met him. Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Oh, he's at the wheel.
Well, Frank Lampard, you met
Jerry, let's run through these player ratings and then we can all have a laugh here. We haven't got much left yet. Victor Gyökeres, Jerry, I thought he was really good today.
Yeah, he's one of the. I think he's good. No, I'll make him an 8. I think it's good for you guys.
Yeah, I think for me, probably an 8. I thought he was
weird.
quality. I think for me, he was causing a lot of problems today. Victor Gyökeres.
And he scored a goal.
I thought he should have got 2. It was a really nice goal he scored. But apart from that, he was Arsenal's best player today. I'm not gonna lie.
Super Mendy was better than him.
Maybe, yeah, but I went for to be man of the match because apart from that, I thought Victor was really good.
Victor's at the wheel. Victor's at the wheel.
I thought for me, he had a really, really good game today, and this is something. I look at Victor Gyökeres and he's got to perform like that every single week. There's no good, of course.
No good flicking his hair.
There's no good, of course, having one game and then just doesn't perform. Yeah. Right. That's my only thing I will say about Victor. Yeah. And then apart from that, he had a really good game. He had a really, really good game today. But yeah, moving on to substitutions, I'll finish off the substitutions as well. Martinelli, I thought it was a 6. Looks very lively. He wasn't able to obviously get on the score sheet again. Moreno, I'd give him a 7. He really scored when it was 3-1. Bounced the volley, was clawed away from Sanchez. And Kai Havertz, none. So that is the player rating, guys.
Jesus played, didn't he?
Oh, Jesus. Didn't do anything. Didn't really do anything.
Luca Accrington away.
Yeah, I'm going to Accrington away, Ryan. I can't.
Yeah.
My ticket.
Yeah.
Milk. It's what Ian Rush drinks. Ian Rush. Yeah, and he said, if I didn't drink lots of milk, I wouldn't be good enough to play for Accrington Stanley. Accrington Stanley. Who would they? Exactly. Get off. Milk.
Get off.
Happy the thing is,
I remember that advert back in the day.
Remember that
in the 80s, that was.
The thing is.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. But do you know what? Do you know when one of the kids in that advert, he became a murderer? I think he's in jail now.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard that as well.
Yeah.
That's bad.
The thing about Accrington Stanley, I've got to leave it. The coach leaves at 9 o'clock, man. Crazy.
Brilliant.
So that's at like 6:30 or something.
Is the weather forecast for rain?
Yeah,
Let me have a look.
Luca, are you behind the goal or in the stand?
I'm going to be in the seats where it has no seats.
Seats where it has no seats.
It's a stand, isn't it? The terrace, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're standing.
The standing terrace behind the goal, the goal or to the side. Yeah, behind the goal.
In the middle.
In the middle of our goal, Luca. In the middle of our fans, Luca.
It's going to be cloudy, 7 degrees.
Luca in the middle.
In the middle of our stands, flogging.
Yeah, so I'm going Aki away, which I'm looking forward to, man.
Go on, Aki. Sean Worley's going to score.
Is he still there?
Yeah, he's at 37 now, 38.
Yeah,
fuck me. He's been there like for years.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah. Sean Worley. He goes by the name of Sean Worley.
Mate, he's been there for years.
Yeah. He was best at Shrewsbury, he was.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he play in the FA Cup when it was on TV, when he was at Shrewsbury?
Yeah, but against who?
Oh, God.
Liverpool?
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah, because he scored for Shrewsbury at Anfield, but he was offside.
Because didn't Shrewsbury not draw the game having to get to Anfield?
They drew 2-2, and then they lost the replay. But Sean Morley, I think, scored if it counted. I think it was to put them 1-0 up or 1-1 in the replay at Anfield, but it got given offside.
Yes, because I remember.
Yeah, Yeah, they came back from 2-0 down in the first leg, didn't they, Shrewsbury?
Yes.
Do you know what? You know what my thing is with FA Cup replays? I think this is the most easiest thing that I can get both sets of fans to agree with, because I know everyone don't like replays, but for a non-league team against a big team, it can mean everything. I think before the game, the captains should go together and say, do you want it to be done on the day, or do you want to take it to a replay if it's a draw? Honestly, just sorts everything out.
I prefer.
Because
I think extra time is better.
Because if it's bloody Sutton United against, I don't know, let's just say Brentford, for Mr. Imagine that, Sutton against Brentford, and they hold out for a draw, and they get the replay and all the TV money. Like, that's a replay you're going to want, isn't it? But not for Mr. B. He's not going to want to draw to Sutton.
Well, we're Everton, right? If they draw against us, they want to come to the.
Yeah.
I was going to say Emirates.
Why did you stop the
exactly. But you can understand. But you can understand if it's Preston against bloody Stoke, you're not going to want to replay, are you? You're not going to want to go up there on a Tuesday night.
Why did you have to go stop replays for? Where did you stop it?
Because David, the FA only prioritises Premier League teams, and Jurgen Klopp's a moany twat going, oh, I don't want to. There's too many fixtures. Sorry, Jurgen, if you don't want to replay, then don't draw to Shrewsbury. Simple as that.
Yeah, but this is the thing, yeah.
I don't like this extra time, Mark. Extra time is ridiculous. It takes ages extra time.
Scrap the replays, says Niall Kane. Extra time penalties, lock Swiss replays. City,
it does say
Man of the match.
Yeah, but with the replays though, you think of that. You think of Burton Albion, right? Burton Albion played Man United in the FA Cup once, got a 0-0 draw at Man United and got a replay, got all that TV money, and they were in the depths of non-league then, Burton Albion. And since then, a club like Burton Albion, you've got to remember, have been all the way to the Championship since then.
Yeah.
That's what the FA Cup can help clubs like that. Holding on for, I think it was a 0-0 draw at Old Trafford to get the replay, and the TV money helps financially a lot. But again, I understand where you're coming from, because, like I say, if it is Stoke versus Preston, you're not going to want to replay. But I do think you should just decide on the day, really, or decide whatever.
I think it was better like golden
goal. Too many games already.
Golden goal be better. Golden goal, you've won it. Golden goal.
No, I'm not boring. I'm not boring because I'm talking about if it was a non-league team or a lower league team against a higher tier side.
I think they should bring golden goal back. Golden goal.
Yeah, 100% agree with you, Toby, on that one.
Remember when they got it in the World Cup once, didn't it, or Euros or whatever?
Golden goal's better because if he scored the golden goal, he's through. I think. So that's bloody extra time now. Extra time's just boring.
Yeah.
Thing is, scrapping replays.
Wait, what?
Remember when Tamworth were drawing 0-0 to Tottenham, and honestly, they finished in 90 minutes and they drew 0-0 to Tottenham. And imagine if they went to the.
Remember that, yeah. I've got a bit of breaking news about Arsenal, but we can finish off this replay in just a second. Got a bit of breaking
go on to the Arsenal, yeah.
I've got a bit of breaking news. Obviously, me as an MK Dons content creator, yeah. But we have a bit of breaking news about Arsenal, yeah. According to Football.London, Alexander Zinchenko is set to return to Arsenal this month as a loan deal short. You know why they're doing that? Because we're short in defence.
Right.
Zinchenko to come back.
That'd be good. That'd be a good shout, that.
Maybe not bad into the end of the season.
He was very close to Zinchenko. Really good defender, him.
Zinchenko was good at Man City. I don't know, man. I don't know about Zinchenko, bro, man.
And you've got pretty Tottenham signing Conor Gallagher today now.
Yeah. Conor Gallagher. He's got Spurs.
Yeah, that's facts.
We've both got Aston Villa. Aston Villa wanted him.
Yeah, he went to Spurs in the end. Spurs got him. I don't think he's that great, though, Conor Gallagher. I don't think he's that great.
He wasn't good for Madrid, neither.
I think he'll do a job for them. I think he'll do a good job for them, lot.
Yeah, well, they got
He was
Benson
shit
there
for going
as
Madrid.
well.
He was bad in Spain. He was bad for
I
Spain.
think for me,
He was bad in Spain.
I think for me, he would. I think he will do a good job, right? For Tottenham. I think he will do a good job for Tottenham because it's a
Yeah.
midfielder. He'll do a job. I didn't think he wasn't a bad player at Chelsea.
Yeah, I
But
know he's exciting.
I think for me, I think Conor Gallagher. I think he was better. I think he was better at Crystal Palace than Chelsea. That's
Why did
the
Chelsea get rid of
reality
him?
I say.
Why did
But-
Chelsea get rid of Gallagher for?
Gallagher was great for us, says Toby, but there was a lot of competition in place. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Chelsea had so many midfielders.
Was it like
But right
FFP
now-
as well bearing down on them? If I can remember, you had to sell a few players. I can't remember completely.
But right now, when you
might
look
have
at
been.
it, the way Chelsea are struggling at the moment, they could have done with a Conor Gallagher right now. They could have done with a Conor Gallagher.
As well.
Yeah, they could have. They could have. They sorry about that. They could have done. They could have done a Conor Gallagher. They could have done with someone like that in midfield right now. But yeah, I wouldn't take Zinchenko back. No, not for me. Not for me. Maybe not. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yes, FFP is correct. Yeah, FFP is correct. Financial fair play rule. There was a part to play in that game.
Look at bloody Man City. They haven't got wrong. Man City haven't got wrong. Man City's been buying loads of players. They haven't got wrong. And look at Chelsea now.
Yeah,
Chelsea haven't been getting wrong for it.
100%. I agree.
They need to put
But
the foot down.
But getting back,
Put the foot down, turn Chelsea off.
yeah. But getting back to where I'm coming from about the FA Cup replays, MK Dons had an FA Cup exit against Oxford on penalties. I was there last Friday night, yeah, right. And the thing is, I look at that and I feel like thing really could have gone to a replay. And I think MK MK don't have a good record at Oxford's ground, but however, they could have gone to Oxford and actually give it a go. Yeah.
See, that's the type of game where teams might want to replay. That's why I think it should just go down to the captains or the managers or whatever the clubs will agree on a replay or just to get it done on the day. Do you know what I mean?
I think they should bring replays back, not extra time penalties.
But the thing is, replays are still there. They're just before the first round. So within the preliminary rounds and all that, there's still replays about.
Sun's got to play Oxford. Sun's playing them in the FA Cup, aren't they?
But the trouble is, the reason why they don't want these replays because it adds an extra game.
Yes, because all these Premier League clubs will moan about having a busy fixture schedule. I know it's bad, but like, do you get what I mean?
Well, they should have the squad to cover it, though. Stop hosting them.
I know they have all that many.
Sun's playing Oxford United in the FA Cup, like Luca. Sun's got Oxford.
Yeah, we lost to Oxford on penalties.
Because Sun's got them, haven't they? Sun's got them.
Me and Jerry were at the game. Me and Jerry were at the game.
Lecco's crap.
Sun's got them.
He needs to go, man. Lecco's so shit.
Sun's got Oxford United. Sun's got them next.
Yeah, and we could have got Sunderland.
You could have done, I would have been a good game to watch. I would have been a good game to watch. Wouldn't Sunderland was okay, Dons?
Or we never to move. If we're beating Sunderland, it could be us, Everton.
Honestly, your penalties were absolutely terrible. Your penalties were bad for Everton.
Very bad.
Yeah, completely missed all
bad
three.
I missed all of them.
Really bad penalties for Everton.
Terrible. That better has to go.
Very bad. But I think I'm going to wrap the stream right now. I don't know if anyone else has got any final thoughts. In fact, let's talk about what do we talk about? Should we talk about Newcastle a little bit? We'll go for about 10 minutes or so. I want to go back to the Newcastle Man City game. Yeah. I want to start with David. I've done enough Arsenal, done enough EFL talk, till the weekend, That Newcastle, what is happening with you lot this season?
Don't know. It's too much injuries. Injuries.
It's injuries.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You can't tell which one's a good goalkeeper.
I know you
Right,
can't.
right
No,
now.
Can it? No, you can't.
I sure
That's my only.
Pope is the best one. Let's go.
Because we got
Yeah, but
bloody
even,
we got Villa in FA Cup, or we got Villa. I can't see us beating Villa.
I don't think
We
you
can't
will.
see us beating Villa.
I don't think so.
I think we'll get beat off Villa.
Yeah, Villa are going well.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we've got Villa next in the Premier League.
We've got Wolves on Sunday. I think we'll beat Wolves on Sunday.
Oh, you beat Wolves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't beat them, David. You might as well quit,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
You might as well give
I
up.
think it'll be 3-0
Can't
Newcastle,
beat
3-0, 4-0. I'll take 4-0 Newcastle, beat Wolves 3-0, 4-0.
Well, they beat West Ham, though, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
everyone beats West Ham. So.
I look at Newcastle and I just feel like with Newcastle,
They should have
you're
started
not
Harvey
the
Barnes
same
from the
without
start.
you are not the same without Isak.
Nah. No,
But do
not.
you?
Yeah.
But I know
Ultimately,
I know a lot of Newcastle fans were so glad to get rid of Isak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I look at Isak and
If we still had Isak, right, we would have beaten Man City if we had Isak still. We would have beaten Man City, wouldn't we? 100%. We would have beaten Man City if we had Isak.
facts.
Isak would have scored against Man City.
Yeah, but
He
he's
could have
got
done.
bad attitude, mate. Why he left? That's why, isn't it? He left. He didn't want to be there.
But the thing is, he didn't want to be there. That's my only problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
like
Liverpool-
with us going to Newcastle.
And Liverpool,
Was this all right? He just came back from injury.
Yeah, and he missed that
Give
good
us a
chance.
tie,
There,
but
mate. He should have scored.
He should have done.
and Liverpool were in a pole position on winning the league and actually buying Isak for a record fee, right? 150 million or so. And do I think he was worth that type of money? No.
No, he
Because
wasn't.
No.
Nah. Wasn't
He's been
worth
injured most of
that.
the time, isn't he? As well.
It was plus add-ons as well. It was plus add-ons, and it was add-ons as well.
Yeah.
Plus add-ons.
He's hardly played for Liverpool, let's be honest.
He's injured
He's
still.
most of the time.
He's injured. Injury
Yeah.
prone.
Yeah, so he would have been like that at Newcastle. So you just will have players that are fit.
But apparently, what I heard was because they're trying to get Mark Gay from Crystal Palace.
Or Mark Gay.
Because
Oh,
they're
yeah,
trying
wants
to
to
go back
Mark
with Mark
Gay.
Gay again. Because trying to put it, because we need a defender.
But loads of clubs, David, want like Mark Gay's been linked with us, but we don't need Mark Gay. We don't need to go for Mark Gay. But Arteta actually. But this is the thing, right? There's rumors going around saying Toby said this in the chat right now. I don't know what happens to Zinchenko. He had a great start for Man City.
Yeah.
Because he played under Pep.
Do you think we need Mark Gay, Luca? Do you think that's need Mark Gay?
Probably, but I
You
don't
improve
think
your
he doesn't
defence.
want to go. I don't think he doesn't want to go to Newcastle. Massive shout out to Arsenal, Alex. Go and subscribe to him. But however, I don't think so. No, because I think he goes to Man City.
Yeah.
In the January transfer window. I think City are going to get Mark Gay, and I think it comes down to the final day. And I look at that, and
but do you know what booked me in that cup game last night? How did Samuel get the start? He should never played. Play for Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, and he
Changed
scored
the
it
rule.
as well.
Yeah, no,
It's a stupid rule, man.
I agree with you. It's because they changed the rules. That's what
I know
it
it's
is.
stupid. They should have
stupid.
kept that rule. They should have kept. It should be cup tied. Cup tied. They should not allowed to play. And that was
I agree,
just absolutely stupid. That was wrong.
Yeah, he's a good player though.
Yes.
They've got a really great player there, and if
Quality.
they get Gay as well.
Friday, I'm working, bro. Alex, drop me a DM on what? Alex, drop me a DM on WhatsApp, bro. If you got time.
But that was the worst. Honestly, I just didn't know why I had to bring an anchor on last night. I think it's a waste of space. Was he worth that money? No, he wasn't.
Invest.
Do you think he was?
Yeah, no, he wasn't.
Do you think Ananka was worth that money for us or not?
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, guys?
Do you think he was? Do you think
Tell
he
me
was? What did we get Ananka for from Nottingham Forest?
From Nottingham Forest.
How much was it?
Ananga.
Oh God, I can't remember.
I don't think he does that great at the moment. don't think he does that right.
Alanga's not all that. He was good enough.
Because we paid Man United 3 million to them.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
But he was at Forest, wasn't he? Before?
Yeah, he was, aye. Waste of money getting Anger. Could have got somebody better than him, man. You better winger than him.
Well,
We
obviously, Barnes and all that anyway.
we need a defender this summer in January before there's been door shots.
We
need a defender.
Yeah, you can
To
see
replace
we've got goals,
Livramento.
haven't we? Newcastle.
To replace Livramento.
We
need Livramento. We need Livramento. We need to replace
Yeah,
Livramento.
too many goals, Newcastle, really.
There's too many goals to concede.
I tell you, the best players that we've had is that Lewis Hall and Miley's. That's not the best players. Miley and Hall's a good player.
Yeah.
Them two really good players. Miley had a good game last night, like. Miley and Hall had a good game. Miley's good at right back, like. He's good at right back, Miley.
When you make that Chow as well, do you rate him, David?
He's brilliant. He got his
Who's
first
that?
goal. He got his first goal in the Premier League. Malik Chow.
Yeah.
He's good. Yeah, he scored his first goal.
Where'd you get him from again? Where'd you get him?
I can't remember, but he scored his first goal.
Where did you get him from?
He scored. We got him from one of the Italian teams.
Oh, right.
I think it was I can't remember where we got him from. Malik Chow. Have a look, Nico. Where did we get Malik Chow from? It was somewhere in Italy, wasn't it?
Miller what? Who?
Malik Chow.
Malik Chow. Where did you get him from?
Sure, mate. I'm not sure.
It's from somewhere from Italy, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Somewhere from Italy, like Italian league somewhere.
But guys,
was it Milan? Was it Milan?
Milan, I think it
was.
It was Milan, aye. Was not Inter Milan or AC Milan?
Well, he's quality, isn't he?
But guys, I'm gonna have to bounce. I'm going StreamYard with Mel. I would love to continue, guys, but we're gonna end it here. Arsenal, of course, getting their 3-2 win at Stamford Bridge. Disappointed we didn't get the 3-1, but we got the win. We got a good advantage going to the Emirates. All to play for. Move on to Nottingham Forest. Content-wise, coming up, I'd have to think what to do for tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I have to think what to do for tomorrow. I'll think of something what to do. Let me see if there's any games tomorrow. I might see if there's any watch-alongs before I close this.
I don't think there's any watch, is there?
Tallinn games, AC Milan, Como, Verona, Bologna.
It's the AFCON again tomorrow, isn't it? Well,
I'm not sure. No, the AFCON finished. Morocco, Senegal, fine.
I say, Egypt got beat up. Egypt got beat up Senegal tonight.
Nigeria got beat. I backed Nigeria to win.
Egypt got beat as well, 1-0.
Barcelona, I could do.
Real Madrid got beat tonight as well. Real Madrid got beat as well. You got the night Real Madrid got beat.
I might do a Barcelona watch along against Racing Santander. That's a good shout.
Real Madrid got beaten now off a bloody second division team.
Friday, I won't do any. Got West Brom Middlesbrough. Saturday I'm at Dom's. Then I'll do a match reaction to this.
And the Manchester derby.
I think for me, next video will probably end up being will be Saturday, people. Match day vlog. I don't think I'm not going to upload tomorrow on Friday. There's not any good games. I know this is an everyday process until January, but we'll see. Maybe tomorrow we might do a Barcelona watch along against Racing Santander. We can't rule that out, but if not, we will see you on Saturday for the match day vlog. Accrington versus MK Dons. MK have a chance to pick up an away win. They haven't won an away game for some time, and we do need to get back into winning ways in the league. And then there'll be a match reaction to the Nottingham Forest game. There'll be no watch along because I will be coming back from Accrington on the coach. I can do the watch along, but of course I don't want to do the watch along on the coach. I'd rather do the match reaction. So I don't want to get really distracted. So, however, we will be back on Saturday. Make sure you do keep an eye on the channel. We're 58 subscribers to 9.2. We want to hit that by middle of
You'll get
February.
You'll get that,
So if you guys can subscribe to the channel, and I much appreciate it. And by the way, people, on the bombshell, I'm happy that Arsenal got the victory.
We got
Subscribe-
Chelsea on Saturday.
subscribe
We're going to beat them as
subscribe
well.
to Terry, subscribe to Dave, subscribe to Cardiff City fan, subscribe to David Hutchinson, Newcastle United fan. But
We're
on the
talking about
bombshell,
like not good enough. Like
I've got to bounce, and we'll see you on Saturday for the matchday vlog against Accrington Stanley.
Yes, guys. Thanks, everyone.
And
the mags,
also,
like
and
the
also
mags.
Nottingham Forest match reaction. So no videos until
Yeah.
Saturday, people. Take care. Good night.